Hello! I've been hiding one thing for a very long time. Most of the time I trade using the same strategy. Not because there are no others, but because this one provides maximum clarity. And today, for the first time, I'll reveal it in its entirety, from the logic to the actual signals. And if you want to understand what calm trading looks like, please watch this video to the end. And of course, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel and like this video. So I'm gonna get started. First, let's prepare the tools for work. I'm setting classic candles and the time frame is 30 seconds. Let's go first to the Indicators tab and select the Aroon and the CCI. Let's configure the Aroon first. Set the period to 10. Let's set the line style width to 2 and save. Let's configure the CCI. Set the period to 10. Go to Style. Disable background. Let's set the main line to blue with 2. And we are setting the 100 and minus 100 lines to red with 2. And let's move the opacity to the right and save. So the indicators are ready to go, and if you are trading on your phone, set it up the same way. I enter the market understanding the situation in advance. Expiration is 2 minutes and I'm opening a long trade for $214. Now, let's analyze this moment according to the logic of the strategy and see how exactly the growth is formed. First of all, we pay attention to the Aroon. The blue line is rising steadily and crossing the red line from bottom to top, which indicates that the market is beginning to change its movement pattern. At such moments, it's usually possible to see how the downward pressure is easing and buyers are gradually beginning to take the initiative. The momentum is just forming, but the direction is already quite clear. Next, we must look at the CCI to make sure that the movement is not random. Here we see a similar picture. The blue line also crosses the upper red line from bottom to top. This means that the internal dynamics of the market support growth and the momentum is strengthening not only visually on the chart, but also according to the indicator. A calm start. I'm locking in $196 in profit and moving on. Telegram is where we work with the market live. Auto-copying, daily benchmarks, analytics and strategies that are not publicly available. No paid entry and no transfer of funds to management. There are only a few spots available, so if you want to be part of it, write to me now. After a short interval, the following scenario develops. Expiration is 2 minutes. And I'm opening a short trade for $410. Now, the chart clearly shows a small section of sideways movement where the price was compressed for some time and couldn't choose a direction. In such areas, the market usually accumulates potential, and the longer it stays there, the stronger the subsequent movement will be. Now we can see that the candles are starting to shift downwards and are trying to break out of this range. This looks logical and timely. The price is no longer held within the sideways movement and is gradually choosing a direction. As soon as the exit is finally formed, the accumulated energy will begin to be realized in the direction of decline. And the picture is clear. The range has been worked out. The market is restructuring and the downward movement has every reason to develop further. Let's see. Good realization. There's another $378 in profit. Continuing the series. Next, the market sends a strong and clear signal. With an expiration of 2 minutes, I'm opening a short trade for $2,000. A short pause in the form of a narrow range quickly ends and the market takes a sharp step down. The price leaves the consolidation zone without hesitation, which immediately indicates a readiness to develop the movement. From the first candles, it's clear that the pressure from sellers is noticeably increasing and beginning to dominate. And the decline develops actively and purposefully without any attempts to return to the range. The structure of the movement becomes more rigid, the momentum gains strength, and the market clearly chooses a side. Additionally, confidence is reinforced by the fact that both indicators synchronously support the current direction. They don't contradict each other and clearly indicate a continuation of the decline, so I'm pretty confident that the downward movement has the potential to develop further and deepen. And friend, if you still have questions after watching this video, be sure to write to me in a private message on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you. And that's a strong result. There's a profit of $1,840 and the pace continues. The final entry is as technical as possible. With the timer set to 2 minutes, I'm opening a short trade for $2,000. The price approaches the resistance zone and almost immediately shows weakness. The attempt to continue growing doesn't receive support, the market can't consolidate above, the upward momentum quickly runs out and begins to reverse. At this point, it's clear that the initiative is gradually shifting to sellers. And next, a confident downward movement forms. Candles close lower one after another, without sharp pullbacks and chaotic jerks. The structure is building evenly and consistently. The pressure from above is growing smoothly but persistently, and the market seems to confirm the chosen direction with each new close. This dynamic looks logical and stable. Resistance has played its role. The upward scenario has been cancelled, so I expect the downward trend to continue developing at the same steady pace. Let's see. An excellent point. I'm locking in $1,840 in profit, bringing my balance to $6,588. So, let's sum up. A pleasant outcome of the trading session. My balance has grown from $214 to $6,588. The strategy worked very well. And if you have any questions about the methodology itself or want to understand it more deeply, please don't hesitate to write to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you. Well, thank you very much for watching, liking and subscribing to this channel. See you soon and happy trading!